Well, let's go ahead and get started. We now need to go back over to that place. I think about the only thing I can do right now is head back to the tower. Unless there is a way through the bedroom to go down below. Although I guess if everything's got power now, check on a few things. There's stuff that I missed. Alright, okay, that's what this is. I was wondering where this was. I have an issue now where these notes are not actually kept in my inventory anymore. I guess that's what this is for. So that's the fireplace code. Alright. Now that it has got power, we'll check that out. I think there might also be something over here on the desk. No? What about on this side? No, this is probably something I should have taken so that I could have, you know what, we'll do it. Gotta get in the habit of using that camera. Wait a minute, what's in the basket? It's like laundry, but is that a note on top? I can't touch it anyway. Okay, well, let's go into this. Nothing there. Oh. This way someone has come. Oh, that's a little creepy. Okay. Yeah, the family might be a little bit pissed at itself right now, according to that vision we just had. Let's kick. There we go. Alright. I do not know if that also has to be turned on. What do we have here? Maybe. Actually, oh no. It's not one of those, is it? It is one of those. So maybe the code isn't the code? That's not what I know on right there. I feel like I almost had this and then I didn't. I hate these kinds of puzzles. So I need that doesn't help that situation, though. And then we're just right back to where I started there. Now we're taking that down the wrong path there. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll do kind of the same thing we did last week, and I've been hunting a lot of dinosaurs in my free time. Enough that I'm very, very familiar with the beginning area of that game. Oh my god. Okay. Can we just, like, restart you? There we go. Not enough to progress the game beyond where we've left off, but I've been grinding a lot of monsters and just kind of working my way towards getting all of the different armor sets, even the ones I have no intention of wearing, just because I can. How? Oh my god, I know there's a step. Wait a minute, what if... Okay, well this is pointless without that one anyway, because the minute that I close this to get out of here, it's gonna reset it. So, until I actually have this... Oh no, Twitch is... okay. Well, we'll just be using Discord, that's fine. It's also possible that it is just me having a delay in looking at the chat, but let me hold on a minute here. Let me get that up to the side. There's no good place for that. I'll just have to come back in there. Okay. So yeah, we need to figure out how to turn on that light. I don't know why this light is not activated. Because this would probably help. If I had both of these, then I could probably get it to go over there. So that's what I'm assuming the problem is. But now the question is why? Is it because I turned this light? Do I have to turn the lamps on? Not tap it, turn it on. Oh, would you look at that? That's totally the sneaky sneak. Okay. Well, let's try this again. See how easy that is when the whole thing is there? Okay, nothing here. Okay, well I'm gonna take a picture of that since there was music. Maybe...
Patience, my love. We've almost finished the linking chamber. There's just the security seal to install. But we will see our sons again soon, I promise you.
Okay, so that's what that sound actually means. It is a necklace point. And the fact that the door appears to have blown off its hinges is probably not so good. Where was that? There it is. look at that. The red book and the blue book. Do I want to go here first, or do I want to go to the other island? Can I even? Oh, there it is. Okay, well, let's go. Let's go this way. Well, this is no good. What do I do here? I see. Okay. So that is the way back. A little unnerving. I think we've seen this before. It is a sound. Makes the sound to announce that we're here. So these are the cages that not Cirrus. Well, in this case, yes, Cirrus. But that Atris and Catherine came to visit their sons. So they were protected on that side. Obviously, they would hit the thing to let them know, or let Cirrus know that they were here.
Dad told me you never wanted to learn Donnie when you were little. That's why he never taught you.
I guess I didn't back then. I was having too much fun learning other stuff. I was pretty stupid back then.
Here, maybe you should try learning now. With me.
Really? You'll teach me, Donnie?
Why not? Somebody should.
So this is Yisha's fault. I can't open the book. It's just a memory point. Yeah. If you can't spell your name right, probably don't know it well enough. Maybe that's why everything is blown up. Okay, well, let's go here. I think it's broke. It seems to be pretty broken. Well, and you know, once again, the whole Dunny consideration of safety is writ large here. I mean, just a narrow staircase looking off into the abyss. No big deal. I mean, I guess not. You know, they have us leaping into abysses all the time, so it's probably okay. That is the fastest mode of travel, after all. Okay. Well, I don't know if... I mean, I'd like to stay on the same plane before we go doing that, but I have no idea how far this takes us.
Come on. You must have seen it a million times growing up. What was it like? Father was writing. Mother was. Left of him. Who had the boat? I had the boat. Yes! Yes, I had the boat. I thought I was the only devious one in our family.
Hey, Bucket Ninja.
But this is classic. No book, Father, no linking. Fuck! Oh! Thanks, Chris. Thank you.
If chat is not cooperating, just, Untamed Fox is using Discord, so we'll just use Discord as well. Okay, well, let's keep moving this way. Okay, we're missing something here then. I wonder if we have to change the color somehow.
Double passed through both loops. Beautiful knot. Let's just hope the linking book is down there.
Oh, wait. Can I actually go down there? I can actually point down there and go down there. That seems like a one-way trip, so we will not do that at the moment. We'll head back to that elevator. And see where that takes us. In the meantime, probably forgetting that that hole is right there. Okay, I guess it doesn't work. Wow, that takes a while. Well, down we go. You can't look around. We're just heading into the mists. That seemed shorter than the trip up. They called it a mine. Nothing there. floating rocks. That's fun. No doubt something I may have to use later. Makes me wonder where that shaft led. It's not like I can see it there or anything. That is... oh, probably here, huh? Yeah, it's actually got a pole right there. Okay, well, let's go in the opposite direction from that for now. Can't touch the rock. This looks to be the laboratory.
Remarkable. No change to its molecular structure, no buildup of illumination inside. As long as the crystal remains grounded, electricity just passes straight through it. Interesting.
So what is... hold on. Get in there. As I touch the bare wires of a... ooh. Oh. Okay. But what does that do? Creating like a little portal. Interesting. Okay. So, everything,
Has to be fake. Has to be. But will getting to it allow me to finally reach the ground? Have to know. Have to get over there.
okay. Can I look at anything? No. Okay. So my guess is that we're going to have to use this little electrical demonstration here to move platforms around. I honestly don't remember much of what's going on here. Okay, Pocket Ninja. We're just gonna read for a bit, apparently. Oh my, I have got to get rid of that 6. There we go. Gotta get rid of my recording software, it's right in the way. It appears that I have underestimated him. I did not think he could be this devious. He always said Spire was dangerous. I mean, the staircases without railings going into nothingness, for example. But I assumed he meant its people were violent and potentially xenophobic. The perfect combination with which to orchestrate a coup. But there are no people here, no prosperous civilization for me to rule. I see now how his linking panel fooled me. Congratulations, Father. This hand goes to you. I have established a temporary encampment near the vegetal cavern. The food I brought with me should last a month. After that, I will be forced to grow what I eat. The plants here are neither scrumptious nor overly abundant, but I have tasted several and find the nutrition is there. Turning now to the question of escape. I believe there may yet be a Myst linking book here. The simplest way for Father to have disposed of it would have been to jump off the palace as he touched it. There are other ways, of course, but I cannot ignore this possibility. I must at least attempt to reach the ground. This is fast becoming unacceptable. I have slid down every oddly shaped windpipe in this age and have yet to see below the second cloud layer. I was fairly certain that at least 3 of the passages would prove successful. Yet even they dead-ended inside a magnificent sealed cavern full of crystals. The crystals themselves are curious. Something about their inner matrix makes them susceptible to a buildup of negative charges. When I touched one, I received a terrible shock. At the same time, the faint light that had been emanating from the crystal faded, and I heard a very curious hum, which ceased as soon as the crystal's charge was expended. I should like to study these crystals more thoroughly, and will institute a plan to mine the cavern extensively. Last night I saw lights flickering in some of the other palaces. It occurred to me that I might not be alone. What if this age is like Stone Ship? Father never could explain how Emmett and Branch just appeared there. He said the art was always surprising him. Could it be that the lights I saw flickering were made by other people? What I would give to discover this is true. After all, these months of solitude just to have another person to talk to. About the floating rocks, there is a phosphorescent green mineral running through much of this age which exhibits strong diamagnetic properties. At least that is the most workable hypothesis I have devised that can explain how the rocks I see outside my garden are able to float. This has given me an idea. If I can capture one of the larger boulders, I should be able to turn it into a vessel and thereby sail across the clouds to the nearest palace. The most difficult obstacle to achieving this will be maintaining the necessary altitude. I have noticed that these rocks float higher than the highest point on the palace. Forcing my ship to float lower than it prefers will take some doing. For the past few weeks I've been watching storms move through the second cloud layer. They appear as flashes of light inside the strata. The violence of these storms does not reach me in the garden. I encounter no rain, barely feel the wind. I am completely safe here, nestled between layers. I do not know how this is possible. How could Father have created a world which exhibits so many scientific impossibilities? He never did explain how to write an age. He never taught Akinar and I the art. I wonder now if I should have insisted. The crystals I mined from the lower cavern are really quite remarkable. There seems to be no limit to the amount of electricity they can store. Unfortunately, this makes working with them difficult. So long as a charged crystal is isolated, the energy inside it remains trapped in its matrix. But the moment the crystal even brushes against a grounded object, the stored charge flows out, producing a most amazing song. I should like to capitalize on this singing ability, if only as a pleasant diversion. It might be nice to hear some music in these caverns. Regardless, I believe the crystals can solve my rock ship problem. By affixing them to some of the floating rocks, then casting them back into the clouds, I should be able to harness enough of Spire's natural electricity to fuel an electromagnet. The attractive force of the magnet, combined with the smaller magnetic fields of the lightning conductor, should be able to lower the ship and guide it to the nearest palace. It is definitely worth an attempt. Another storm is brewing as I write this. I can feel the hairs on my arms starting to rise. I am almost crazed with anticipation, waiting to test the first conductor. My God, is this what Father felt every time his hand hovered above the panel of a book he'd just written? Did he feel this much excitement as he stood poised to learn if his theories had worked? Why did he never share this with me? If he had, perhaps things would have been different between us. The first conductor is glowing. Here goes nothing. No, my calculations were perfect. The ship should not have broken free. The distance between conductors must be too great. I'm going to have to add more to the system, but if I do, the electromagnetic pull will be too strong and the ship will crash to the floor. So can I counterbalance it? Create a second electromagnet in the roof of the garden? I'm going to have to start building again and capture another rock for a ship. This mistake has set me back years. But I'm close, so close to reaching the nearest palace, and from there, maybe accessing the ground. I only hope the linking book still works. Assuming that it's there. Now, I noticed while I had that open... Oh.
It appears that I have underestimated.
Well, there we go. I don't have to read anymore. Okay. None of those is something I can open. So I guess we keep walking this way. Just plants. Gotta give everything a little bit of a poke.
Your faith in me is truly amazing, Mother. How long before I kill this one?
Are you talking about the flower, or... I guess we can dig it up. Guess they had nothing to add to this one, then. for light up there. Okay. Guess this is as far as we go this way. So I wonder if that rock is vital to what I need to do here. Let's go this way to this side. Oh, okay. There's a hatch. That I cannot open. So, can I... Maybe this is an elevator?
Impossible. Every scientific principle I know tells me these rocks shouldn't be floating. And yet, somehow, they are. Don't know how you did it, Father. But if you can write it, I can certainly use it.
It's kind of funny how he insists upon scientific impossibilities when we are in a universe where you can literally write a world into being through a book and then just have a tear into nothingness that you can jump through and land on Earth. Or wherever it is that we found. I want to step on this because there's something beneath there. Go back over here. Look at it again. That chain goes somewhere. So if I can find out where, maybe I can get underneath that, because otherwise I have no idea how I get underneath that. There is more over here. It's not pointing me in that direction, though. There we go. What the hell was that? Oh, it's that. It sounded like a door opened and it made me nervous. I see nothing here. Another lab. Tap the blankets, tap the pillows, tap the water.
What kind of a move is that? You had me, Father. You totally had me. And now you're leaving your queen wide open? Getting the narrow chess pieces out of you was more of a challenge than this.
And the game was left. Goes down even further. Okay, well, that one doesn't look like it has a ladder, but, you know, at the same time, neither did the first one, so we'll go down that one here in a minute, since that seems to be the only other way down. Nara is stronger than any other substance. We'll need all the power keyboard can take. Will even that be enough? We're gonna take a picture of this. Every partially successful rock test suggests 20 units of power total. No more, no less, but what combination? Must find a way of dividing more accurately across 3 cables. I'm sure that'll come in useful later. Now look at this. Blue crystal test results conclusive. Need to supply keyboard with total electricity gathered in garden, docking station only to disrupt these samples. Garden and docking station. Okay. I shall likely not remember this. As it is very likely I will not even know what he's talking about.
Commencing rock test number 29. Yes, this should be it. This should be the one.
Okay, now that vision, can I do that again? Yes.
Commencing rock test
Looks
number
like,
29.
well,
Yes.
7 down.
This should be the one.
6, 7. 7 down. I don't even know how. Where would you say this is? Saying laboratory isn't going to remind me of anything. Bed? Bedroom. We'll say it's the bedroom. What did this thing say? Not that, no. The garden and docking station only. So I'm guessing we know where the garden is. The docking station maybe is the one that's up there? I don't know if that has anything to do with what we saw there. Okay. So let's go find that tube and just blindly jump down it, because why not? I'm sure this is fine. Nothing untoward here. I'm shocked myself. Okay, but do I want to go in there? Yeah, let's explore what we've got around here first. That's it. Now this thing is shaped like those climbing leaves in the last game. Well, I don't know that I want to hit that just yet. Let's go actually look at this door we just opened. Because if that takes me back up... Oh, maybe this is the way back up. Now let's see if it doesn't take me to a room or something. Okay. Maybe that's why it took so long, because it came from down here when it only came to a midway point. So I wonder if each level counts as a different place that he was talking about in his notes. Okay. Can't move that. So whatever's going on here, I must not have power to this place. Because I can't move the shifter. One assumes that this is an integral part of this. Okay, well... Where else have I not been yet? Grief. I guess I can go up that thing. Just see if it actually does lead. Oh, you know what though? I wonder what that chamber below is. While I was down there, I didn't see anything like that. But I guess I wasn't also looking at the ceiling either, so. This is a different place altogether. Well, now my thing is gone. I guess I better close that. That must be his ship. So I've got to figure out a way to lower that. Or something.
Idiot! You run these calculations 1,000,000 times. Counterbalance the magnetic forces perfectly, otherwise the ship won't get out of the dock. And you do want to get out of the dock, don't you? After all these years of trying?
Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. Can I zoom in here, because I would like that. Okay. Well, I mean... So that has to have something to do with it, though. Being able to turn that off. I have no idea how this... Like... Hold on, I need to look at this. $20 units total. In what combination? This is not the three seashells at all. This is to do with the chair we just came from. The knight. I wonder if the knight is significant. Like if I looked at the chessboard and figured out what space it was on, if that would actually help? I don't know what I'm looking at. There's 4 here. So how do I make it go down? I don't actually know what I'm doing here. Like I don't get it. I need notes that are relevant to this. And there's a whole area down here this has got to be relevant too. Maybe I should go back down again. Or maybe the clue is in another castle. I mean, I could always just go back. There you go. So, to mirror what is above, it should just be, the hatch should be like right over here. If it actually doesn't just go into a small room underneath that platform as opposed to going all the way down. Thought I missed something. The quartz samples visibly affected when cables 1 and 2 set correctly, and 3 is powered by less than 5 conductors. Must be nearing point of total molecular disruption. We'll conduct one final test to be sure. What I want to know is why this does not... How do I activate this damn thing? It's got power, apparently. I electrocute myself. Can I decouple something? No, that is just that. Why all of these, though? Would it be 10-10-4 then? Is that what's implied here? Or is it actually this thing? I still don't get this either. He said it had to add up to 20 though, right? 1 and 2 are set correctly, and 3 is powered by less than 5. But that doesn't add up to 20. He said it had to add up to 20. There's a major part of this puzzle that I'm missing. Like, how to activate this damn thing for starters. So these crystals are clearly somewhere. The power, I can't reach the power. Okay, well, I think that I am lost. Just gonna keep touching it because, you know, it's gonna do something, right? If I can turn off power... yeah. Those power conduits go up. Okay, there they are there. So where do they connect to over here? So conduits go that way, and then it looks like one of them goes up to the ship. Okay, so at least here's where I need to be lowering the ship to. So that other one, though, how can I see that? I can look at this, but I can't. So that little chamber has to be right there. It's very misleading, the perspective, and I'm not sure if it's the field of view on the camera or what. Yeah, so there that one goes. So it's got to be right underneath that platform. You can actually just peek over the ledge here and see that there's something right below me. That ship has to lower down here. What is the significance of what I can see here, though? Can't look over the edge. And then, okay, what did he say about the garden? Power has to be shut off. Need to supply a keyboard with total electricity gathered in the garden and docking station only to disrupt these samples. Now, does that mean they need to be gathered in the garden and docking station only to disrupt the samples, or gathered in the garden and docking station only comma, to disrupt the samples. What the hell does this mean?